about your shooting today?
Yeah, it really starts off with our system and Coach Waters. He really gives us a lot of confidence, everybody, to just go out there if that's your role as a shooter. When you're open, just knock it down, and to have that kind of confidence and role on this team coming into the season, especially this early as a transfer, just gives me so much confidence. And my teammates were able to, as they always do, find me in good situations, and was able to knock it down. Been working on it a lot, and just it's time for the season, so it's time to knock them down and get this thing going.
So we can expect 14 points in 20-minute rolling clock every day. Is that?
I don't know about that, but with this team, it's any given night anybody can do that. We got a lot of guys that do a lot of different things, and I really think we're going to be a mismatch nightmare for a lot of teams, especially in our league, because we got a lot of bigs that can do a lot of different things that give us a lot of different looks. That's why our playbook's really diverse. We got a lot of different sets that really utilize different guys' strengths. So when you have to guard different looks within the same game, it can be pretty exhausting. So.
How well do you know the Horizon League? Did you play any teams when you were at Western Kentucky?
No, we didn't. I grew up in Ohio, so I grew up not about an hour and a half from Wright State. So I'm very familiar with the Horizon. Obviously, Butler was in it when I was growing up and watching it. But I was very aware. I'm very aware of the program, and that's why it was such an easy choice for me coming out of junior college. The reputation of this program and the league as well. I know it's going to be a great year on top of a few great years we've had in a row. So it's going to, I didn't get a chance to play them my freshman year. We played, our non-conference games for a lot more teams in the South. But no, it's going to be good to get back in the Midwest and be playing some games. So I'm really excited for my family too to get out and see some games.
Could you talk about adjusting to Gary Waters' physical style of practices?
I love it. I honestly love it. There's some programs that you come in and be physical and they kind of take it away from you a little bit, and they kind of play to keep guys on the court instead of really go out there. For us, when we're going on these big stages, already playing in an NCAA tournament gave me, just the feel and know-how of when you get to that stage, how physical it actually is. A referee does not want to decide who wins or loses in that stage, or even your conference game. So for us, we're extremely physical and we're deep. So I really think that for me, I hit it right in stride. It was perfect for me, and to get better in that way too. For us, our games are going to be easier than our practices because we've been going really hard.
Is that tournament experience? How can you relay that to the younger guys?
It's unbelievable. Coming from a program that's with the guys that are here now, none of them have played in it. We're right off the horizon of that being in, what was it, 09 last time they were in it. So, just to be able to lead the guys and to tell them, this is what we're going for, to have been at that stage, so that when we do what we have to do this year and to get back to there, it'll be very relative to the way it felt my freshman year. But, there's really no comparisons as far as, my freshman year. We had expectations because Western's a good tradition, but here, we expect to win our conference. We expect to be at that held to that expectation all year. So we're excited.
What did you like about Cleveland State when you committed here?
Oh, I loved it. I've known Trey since I was about in 5th grade, 5th, 6th grade. So I had that connection. Growing up in Ohio, I'd been removed. When I've gone through the transfer process, I was down in Florida, away from my family, and I said, I got 2 good years left. I want to go play for a good man and a good program, and have 2 years left to finish this out on a winning team. And everything just kind of was held right in stride and helped me get to make my decision very easy when I came up here. I couldn't ask for a better situation, being in a city that I grew up in around as a kid, in a state that I grew up around, to come home and finish my 2 years, and a team and a part of our program that this is a huge turning point, for us to get to a place that no team has gotten here in program history. So we're excited to get to that point and to get there.
Now,
what did you also consider?
When I was coming out of junior college, the recruiting with junior college, it's all over the place. I had offers from Missouri State, Middle Tennessee, a lot of schools in the South. So I really didn't have the fine opportunity to get to come near home. So it was right when when Coach Waters gave me that shout, I was like, what, I'm coming home. It was just kind of a no-brainer for me. And plus, seeing the role, it was really funny, the parallel between John Harris. I knew John as well, that played here last year, and to see him come in and just hit that short of time and to fit into this program and to have a similar game to John as far as being perimeter, being a perimeter player as well, being big. to come in here as a transfer and do what he did, and to be now doing what he's doing, making money doing it. So it's obviously that's the goal, but it was very laid out to me very easily of how I could come in and impact this team. And with 2 years left, that's what I had to have. So it's we're excited. We're just so excited.
Now, when I look at a highlight and I see somebody break a backboard and I'm going to do an introductory piece, I have to ask him about it. What was that like?
Oh man, it was that was my senior year of high school, which was what in the 1800s it feels like, or something. It was like what?
You've gone on quite a journey since.
Yeah,
then.
it has been. But I tell you, the breaking the backboard, it was definitely a fun time, and a time that it's crazy when you go through these processes. You think you got everything kind of, you go to Western, you play in a tournament, and you feel like, man, I got everything figured out. You look up, your coach has been fired, everybody's leaving. It's kind of real unsettling to come to a program where everything's very firm, your feet's underneath of you, and you got a foundation which Coach Waters has set. And a culture that everybody abides by. It's awesome. So I love it. I love it. It's funny, he did his homework here.